crazy mother. What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I am your host, Sherrod Corner. You are now rocking with the mobile version of the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from going to politics. We'll even talk about those things you might have heard or even saw. Today we're going to talk about small politics. And like I said, I really don't have a dog in this fight. Republican, Democrat, whatever. You know, I just like to call out the unfairness. You know, I like to talk about the other side. Since all my folk around me just want to talk about Kamala, what she, it's like they don't want to call out her flaws. She has flaws too. You know, they all have flaws. And to be totally honest with you, both sides really have these same flaws. They say Donald Trump is this, just this constant liar. Democrats lie too. They've been lying. I'm 52 years old, so the Democrats have been lying ever since I've been born. My community hasn't gotten any better. It's worse. It's actually gotten worse. The education system has gotten worse. The Democrats try to set up these bullshit little programs to enable black folks to be lazy. Instead of setting up programs that's going to help us get back on our feet and become self-sufficient. Instead of giving welfare and this and that and the other to people that don't work, or giving child credit, tax credits to women that keep having children after children, child after child after child. Why don't you start helping out the black folks that work? So then you'll motivate the other black folks that don't want to work receiving aid to get up off their ass. You take the aid away from those that don't work, give the aid to the people that do work but just not making enough. See, that way you don't have to give out that as much, and then you can help more. And then you'll motivate those that want to sit on their ass and have children. You can motivate them to get off of their ass and say, you know what, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. If you was on welfare, you shouldn't be on welfare for generations. You should actually, welfare should be one of those things where you got 2 to 3 years. I'm gonna just say we give them 4 years. In 4 years, you should have been able to obtain a degree or some type of apprenticeship training, so that you don't have to rely on the government anymore. And all while you're on assistance, you should not be allowed to have another child. I'm just saying, that would be how I would tackle it, right? And so I keep hearing, the vice president talk about moving forward and turning the page, but she's already in office and she's not doing any of these things that she's saying she's going to do, right? On day one, she should be doing that shit now, right? She blamed Trump for killing a bill that would fix the border wall, which they didn't fix when she was assigned to it in the beginning, as the border czar, which she claims she's never been. Anyway, all I'm saying is, the things that they say, it's like, I don't want to hear the bickering. Trump is dividing America. He's divided. America has always been divided. There's so many divisions that have been created throughout time, or the existence of this country, that makes it a thing that division is what it is. We're divided by race, religion. We're divided by political affiliation. We're divided by socioeconomic statuses. We're divided by, ugly people, attractive people. There's so many different divisions. Trump didn't create the divisions, and he didn't make them any worse. Now, if from the other side, you can say, hey, Republicans can say Democrats are dividing the country because you only want to do this, and this. You want to do all this LGBTQIA special stuff. You want to do all this stuff for the illegal immigrants that come through. You all want to just help out these certain people. I mean, both sides can keep arguing back and forth, but who's really going to come in and say, you know what, we're going to unify this party? Now, do I like the direction Trump is going with the picks, or with the aid of Robert F. Kennedy and Tulsi Gabbard? I do. That was a great way to reach out and say, you know what, let's get somebody else in here with some better ideals. Maybe they can help me see it more clearly. I would love to see Robert F. Kennedy become the overseer of the health programs. I would love that. I would love to see a Tulsi Gabbard as, Secretary of State. I would love to see that. I think these people bring an integrity to those positions that haven't been there for a long time. I would love to see Donald Trump listening to somebody else other than the people he had been listening to. I would love to see those things. I don't have Trump derangement syndrome. I don't dislike the guy. He was just a funny guy, funny rich guy that said wild shit before he became president. And he's the same way. And the very people that's calling him racist now all used to hang out with him. Hell, the Clintons used to hang out with him. Oprah used to be down with him. All the black celebrities used to be down with him. It's like, come on, man. Now that he's changed political affiliations, now all of a sudden he's this bad guy. He's this boogeyman. Politics is it's all bullshit at the end of the day. So what I'm saying is, quit all the bickering. Throw us out some policies. Let us know what it is you're gonna do. Kamala, whatever you want to be called. What are your policies? Stop ignoring the press. Young lady was saying, oh, well, they're just scrutinizing her. Well, if she made herself more available to the press to be asked questions, not just from MSNBC and CNN, go on Fox. Show that you're tough enough to go on Fox. Friendly fire, the friendly press at NBC and CNN, they're not going to prepare you for the Putins, the Cheese of the world, the Kim Jong-uns of the world. They're not going to prepare you for that. You need to go on Fox and get hit by them. You need to go on these places that are not Democrat friendly. You feel me? Instead of running to ABC and all of them and people that's going to coddle you. That's what's wrong with the Democrats. That's what was wrong with Joe Biden. We were saying Joe was fucked up in the head a long time ago, but y'all didn't want to listen. It took for him to duck primaries, duck everything. Interviews, questions from reporters. Then y'all get him on national TV, and he stunk up the place, and he looked like the old man he is, the old, cognitive declining, old man he is, senile, dementia, all that shit. He looked horrible, and then now all of a sudden we gotta kick him out. We gotta boot. We gotta get rid of him. And the lie that Kamala told that he was so strong, he's so smart, he's this. They knew all along this man was fucked up. But they chose to just keep telling y'all otherwise. So who can you really trust in? Huh? Because she was lying. She's been lying for 4 years. This man has been fucked up for 4 years. Peace.